This video is made possible through the generosity of the Southwestern College Foundation. They, and all those you meet today, are here to help you take that first step or continue along your educational journey. The Rising Scholars community is here for you. We look forward to welcoming you on campus. Hi, I'm Patrice, the director of the Restorative Justice Program at Southwestern College. On behalf of my team members from all California community colleges in San Diego and Imperial counties, I'd like to welcome you to this video tour of the Region 10 Rising Scholars Network.
My name is Joanny Corona Patalona, and I am the counselor and coordinator for Grossman Justice Scholars.
My name is Marcelo Osuna. I am an EOPS Next Step counselor here at Miramar College.
My name is Maureen Burulcaba. I'm the Dean of Student Equity for San Diego College of Continuing Education. Hi, my name is Raquel Funches, and I'm the Restorative Justice Project Specialist. Any individual who has been impacted by the criminal justice system is sure to find an ally at Southwestern College and at all of the San Diego and Imperial Valley community colleges.
I met Raquel when I was I was searching for something on campus that would help me be able to find my peers, people who had either been incarcerated or who were recovering addicts. And I found the Restorative Justice Program, and Raquel was there. She is somebody who I really admire just for her passion for everybody that she comes in contact with, and also because of her intelligence, her emotional intelligence, and just all of the wealth of knowledge she brings from school and her personal experience in life. She's like a big sister, somebody that I just really respect, and when I have any questions about school or clubs that I'm in or relationships I'm dealing with, navigating like in school and stuff, she always has a really good piece of advice to help me.
I do like logging in the classes, and especially like when you guys came, when everyone was back in it, I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Just like, we're back, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just like I have that same, like I know that everyone that stays in this, and like if we stay together and we really lock in with each other, that like we could do anything.
And everybody from financial aid, EOPs, and the counselors, anybody that I talk to at the college, they're nothing but help.
For me, Rising Scholars has given me that like friendly face in the crowd, because going to school can be really intimidating, things like that. So meeting you at PACT and then following through and coming and keeping that accountability through college was really nice. So now when I come on campus, there's many friendly faces instead of just that one struggle or me going through something on my own.
I always tell you guys like I found my tribe now, you know what I mean? And I don't feel like I'm like building someone else's dream either. I feel like I'm like working on building my own dream, and that it's gonna be like, it's really gonna pay off.
Rising Scholars means everything to me because it has helped me be able to know exactly where I want to go in life. It has given me opportunities to be able to go through school without those obstacles that are in my way.
I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord that I met this bunch of people, here at City College, and I couldn't ask for anything better,
I think it's important to have that program for students because, one, you're going to be around people that you can relate to, right? They're going to understand like where you've been and like your whole mindset, right? And then when you step into this world, it's a completely different mindset, and it's a culture shock kind of. So when you have that community, then you kind of have other people that can pass on what's worked for them, what's helped them, resources. Also too, like I learned how to drive barely last year, so I'm 28 now, but I didn't learn how to drive until like I was 27. So there's there's a big gap, and you kind of have to catch up.
My name is Michael Mossman, and my major is psychology. My experience with college is, it's so important because being a felon and having a record puts you at a disadvantage when you come out, when you're re-released into society. When I was released in 2020 on Thanksgiving. They gave me $200, and after my trip with Amtrak, I was down to $120 for food, hygiene, all these things, and I was basically homeless. And so I knew that I didn't want to live like that. I knew that college was going to be the catalyst to propel my future.
We are here for you and will meet you where you are. Every community college within the Region 10 network has a dedicated staff member who is committed to serving students who have been impacted by the criminal justice system. They can guide you through the process of applying for admissions and applying for financial aid, registering for classes, and more.
So I believe that the City Scholars Program is important to have on this campus because we want to have a welcoming space for all of our students, including our justice-involved students and students that have been incarcerated in the past, for them to have a place that they can call home when they come to campus and at the same time continue pursuing their academic goals, their personal goals. And as an adjunct counselor, I feel like part of my role is to help them accomplish that.
Having the Pathways program for Rising Scholars is very important in terms of connection, engagement, and learning how to navigate college and the experience in college. A lot of times when you're re-entering college, it's a brand new experience. It's different from if you attempted before. I think it's very important that when we're connecting with our communities and engaging with justice-involved students, that we're really looking at their experience and their unique needs. And Pathways does just that. It's a one-on-one retention model program that really focuses on the unique needs of every individual that walks through our door.
The most critical service that we could offer was really creating a safe space for our students. A space where they feel valued, where they feel heard, where they feel seen, not judged, because in every aspect of society they've already experienced that. And what me and Nadine do is not just, hey, here's a resource. No, like we sit there with them, we call with them during the session. We are making sure that they get connected to these services.
As an individual who is a person of color, who has witnessed family members and friends in and out of the justice system throughout my life, being a part of the Rising Scholars family is just that. It's community, a sense of belonging, and it's a place that I already am passionate about the work I do, but it just reinforces the why in the work that I do.
It's a privilege to work with this population. It's a privilege to be their counselor. It's a privilege to help them in whatever capacity that they need, and it's very fulfilling to go the distance for our students, because that's what we're there for. We're there to go above and beyond for our students.
I didn't know we had this type of help out here, you know. I thought it was just like I said, at first, I thought it was just another institution, you know, and that they didn't care. They weren't going to care about you because, you know, it's just a number. And that's all. Yeah, and actually I got a student ID number. See, just like in prison, you get a number, and that's all you are, just a number. But everybody proved me wrong. You know, I'm like, that's why I get emotional. You know, because I see that everybody's doing it with love. You know, they're not just doing it just to get a paycheck.
The Transition Scholars Program has impacted me in a number of ways. First of all, outside of regular college, it gives you a voice. Regular college courses don't give you a voice. You just come to school, do what the instructor asks you to do your homework, and that's it. Their classes are designed for a multitude of students. They don't have time to really raise your hand up like when you was in kindergarten. It don't work like that in college. But in transition, it gave us our voices, and that was important.
Being a leader makes me feel like I'm important. Like it is important for somebody else to know what I've been through so they could also be strong to go through that as well. And when they hear that I talk about my life, they're also strong enough to talk about their life. And maybe it gives them the courage to speak up. Maybe it gives them the courage to actually go through what I went through.
Every month we meet, sometimes twice a month, just to continue that space for them. We have Sometimes it's, community resources, so different programs that come from the community to talk to them. Sometimes it's formerly incarcerated speakers, and that also has been a really beautiful thing for our students to hear, because that's really touched them in ways that have empowered them to see the own value in themselves, to see others who have been formerly incarcerated and seeing them, 3 steps ahead of them, or seeing them 5 steps ahead of them, and seeing that there is hope for them, that there is a viable, success story for them.
We're being seen, we feel like we matter, we feel like we are being heard, and people are starting to see our worth.
My name's Madrid, and college began for me when I was in jail. It's something I didn't want to do because college meant sacrificing the yard, phone time, some of my visits, and it meant sacrificing a lot of things that I liked doing in prison that I didn't want to give up for school. But it wasn't towards like the end of my sentence that I really kind of like took it in perspective, and I was given the opportunity to go to college, and I did it. And I did it with the MO, with the main objective of getting out of my cell, to linger in the yard. But it wasn't until I went to the classroom and I started engaging with the professor, with my classmates, that I started like kind of realize that I liked that education, that I just had been lacking the opportunity to go to school. And fast forward to 2018, I was given the opportunity to enroll in Imperial Valley College, and I did. And it was like the best decision I could have done, because it helped me prepare for the streets in no way that CDCR did or any other person trying to help me at the time. It was only through school, because in school, I found freedom while I was incarcerated. I found wisdom and knowledge from men that I just saw them for their tattoos and their gang culture, and I never thought that a lot of them were studious. A lot of them had a lot of knowledge and wisdom to share, and it wasn't until I had the opportunity to engage with my peers, attend school with them, that I started to learn from, and I started changing the way that I thought. And with that, I changed my whole perspective.
Redefining the relationship that you have with school, I think, is a huge component of the Transitions program. The Transitions program shows students that they have unique experiences that are very powerful, and brought into the classroom can really contribute to the classroom community in powerful ways. And most professors know this, and they love transition students because of this. So to have a space where our transition students are validated for their intelligence, for their experience, for everything they bring to the campus, I think is very powerful for our students. And we've built really a family, not just at Palomar, but across our region.
It's important that we support each other and we encourage each other, because at the end of the day, we're trying to change lives and empower our students. And it's valuable to be a part of a group that can share ideas, they can problem solve together. And I feel fortunate to be in community.
How I look at it is we are the spearhead of a movement to disprove what society thinks that we can or cannot do.
Oh, listen, college is crucial. It's not for everyone, and I understand that. But we all have the ability to learn if we just practice at it. We all have the ability to go to college. If you want to go to college, the only thing that's stopping you is you. Me, I was my own worst enemy. So it's important to get yourself out of your own way and pursue it, because we all have the ability to learn.
Si se puede, you can do it, you know what I mean? You can do it, anybody can do it, but it was like, yeah, you can do it, but no, you can really do it, You can really do it if you really put your mind to it.
I'm doing something productive, something that is gonna make me a better person in life, actually. Just, going back to school is a big deal. It's one of the best decisions that I've made. It makes me happy.
I would say this program is important to assist people in being able to get back into school and find their way while here, and be able to get mentored and see who it is that they want to be and who they can be.
For me, Transitions has become a way of life. It showed me the guidance. It showed me a new path that I need to take, so that way I can grow as a person and become the person that I am meant to be.
All the support, all the love, connecting with my other classmates, that gave me a whole new perspective on this college thing. I'm like, dang, you know, like, for real, like, I feel love. Like, I did the Summer's Transitions program last year. Awesome. They hooked it up with a laptop. They provided me with hotspot, and that benefited me a lot because now I have a laptop for this new semester, you know, so, and Wi-Fi. So I have a lot to look forward in this semester, but it's all thanks to the Transitions program.